So I'm not gonna lie, but I've been getting away with straight murder by using my iPhone 13 Pro Max as a camera for all of my content creation, but now it's time for an upgrade. Hey guys, Lathan here, and I've been creating content for a little while on my TikTok, and I used to stream for a bit back in the day, but I have always found a workaround to getting the quality I needed. Whether it was by using my GoPro or using NVIDIA Broadcast to clean up my image on a webcam, I always found a way to record decent quality footage, but when I finally got an iPhone, I thought that was it. But then, after looking at some of the quality of other content creators, I knew I had to step my game up. This is the Sony ZVE 10. It's an entry-level camera that has been marketed at vloggers that want to up their game. So just for the record, I'm not a camera user, so this is going to be from a beginner standpoint. And you also might see the video quality shift as I'm recording on my iPhone, obviously. I got the camera in white just because it really matches the aesthetic I was going for in my setup. However, I haven't used a camera in a long time. But after using this camera, everything hasn't changed too much. You got your 1/4 inch mounting hole on the left and the battery compartment on the right with the SD card port. You have USB-C on the side to charge and a mini HDMI out and an external audio with an external mic out. And on the top, you have your on-off switch, a record button, your shutter buttons, which have the zoom function built under it. There were a few extra buttons I had to learn how to use, but they didn't give me much issue, which was the background focus button, which gives you the option to blur the background or not, obviously, as well as the camera mode button, which switches from camera to movie mode and also slow-mo mode. One reason this sits at the $8.99 Canadian price tag is that this is an interchangeable lens camera, basically meaning you can change the lens depending on what you're capturing. Let's say you want to zoom in really close, there's a lens for that. Let's say you want to zoom out really far, there's a lens for that. Let's say that you can only afford one lens that needs to do everything. Hey, there's a lens for that. This is the Sigma 16 lens. If you've done any research on this camera, you will hear that this is a perfect lens for this camera. With an aperture of f1.4, this creates that beautiful blur effect that everyone really likes to see in good photography. And frankly, I think it looks pretty good. But all this greatness comes at a cost of around 450 Canadian dollars. So now we're saying around 1350 Canadian dollars for this basic camera setup, which can be the same price of some iPhones. So here's the big question. Which has the better camera quality? I've taken a couple photos, and I think the iPhone definitely gives the Sony a good run for its money. But when it comes to pictures of my face, just take a look at how it highlights my face as well as the lighting. Even when I take pictures of my setup, the first thing you might notice is how much the iPhone gets in the shot due to its wide angle lens, which is a lifesaver for these type of shots that I take. And it still manages to capture a great amount of detail. However, the Sony, you're able to see the different colors on the monitors due to the different panel types, which shows that it has really good color representation. Finally, we have the video test, and it gets a little tricky. It could be the field of view and the lighting, but I'm leaning towards the Sony a bit more. The field of view is nice on the iPhone, but the quality is just way better. This is perfect for live streaming or my talking videos. Overall, I'd have to say the Sony ZVE 10 is a great camera for beginners to practice with and learn the features of a camera before getting into any expensive photography. Let me know what you guys think of this video by leaving a comment below and subscribe if you're looking for more tech content. Until next time, see you guys.